And I'm finna get into this video right here by Introvert Rockstar. Y'all go subscribe to his channel too. Telling you these two channels right here, not just these two. You got Willie D Live. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Willie D Live too. I'm gonna start doing a bunch of reactions like this, just going live and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's check this video. Let's check it out.
And now look, this video is going to be very
Oh shit, hold on.
all these videos of Louisiana New Orleans. It's a series I'm doing. And I'm really doing this to show you if you still live in Louisiana, if you still live in New Orleans, create content. There's so much to talk about in Louisiana. There's so much going on. You don't have to talk about the corruption that's going on. You can talk about other topics. But in Louisiana, you go year after year, and these people still do the same thing. They still cause the same corruption. And the only way that's going to stop is if the people start talking, not depending on the news, not depending on politicians. If the people start talking, if the people start coming together. So that's why I say, you live in Louisiana, start creating some content. And I think next
New
week,
Orleans
I'm going to
attorney
set up
puts her
something
head
so I
out
can help people
on a
who need
federal
advice
witness.
creating content. I need some strategies to create content. I think I'm going to set something up next week. So if you feel like I should set something up, let me know in the comment section. But when it comes to Louisiana, and this probably for most states, but when it comes to Louisiana, it's so behind because of the politicians. It's so behind because of corruption. All these people are corrupted. All these people taking bribes. So that's why it's behind. Because you really can't blame the people. The people going to work. You got people who work from Monday through Friday. They party on the weekend. They enjoy their family on the weekend. And you got people down there who work from 6 days a week to 7 days a week. It don't matter, all year round. And they don't complain. They just get up and work. It's the way of life. And I'm not gonna say everybody, on their grind and working down there. But for the most part, you got people who really on their grind, people who really trying to level up. But how can you level up when your politicians are corrupted, when your governor is corrupt? And this video is very important to my truck drivers. I really need y'all to watch this. So let's get right into this article so I can show y'all how evil these people really are. And this article is from 4WWL, Louisiana. It was published at 5:45 p.m. January 16, 2025. New Orleans, in a blockbuster development in the long-running case that exposed a multi-million-dollar stage accident fraud scheme. A man linked to the murder of a key federal witness pleaded guilty Thursday. And look, you gotta realize this. A lot of people come to New Orleans and they think New Orleans is country. They think New Orleans is slow. It's far from that. Anything goes, from voodoo, from hoodoo, from murder for hire, from fraud. You can even meet people. I'm telling you, you can meet people your first time meeting them, and they'll become your friend the rest of your life. That's how it is. Anything goes out there. I'm telling you. With his family looking on, Ryan Red Harris agreed to a 35-year sentence in the murder in exchange for his cooperation in the massive case, which has led to more than 50 guilty pleas by people who admitted to intentionally ramming into 18-wheeler trucks, then collecting money from fraudulent lawsuits. So I'm gonna break all this down to y'all. You had a dude named Ryan Harris. So he goes with another dude. We're gonna name him in a second. He goes with another man to go unalive a snitch. They brought the whole operation down. So he goes with him, and then when he gets caught, when Ryan Harris gets caught, he snitches also. So how you go with somebody to unalive a snitch, and then when you get caught, you snitch? And then they say at least 50 people they caught. At least 50 people were found guilty from ramming into 18-wheelers so they can get, so they can get millions of dollars, so they can get money. So to all my truck drivers, times have changed. You got people on the road, they'll slam on brakes in front of you on purpose so you can hit them in the back. They'll hit you knowing that, when a DOT officer or when a cop comes, they go look at your logbook, and if one thing wrong, you in the wrong. They can hit you from the back. I know that sounds funny, but they can hit you. They can hit your trailer from the back, and the DOT officer, the cops, see anything wrong with your logbook, they go blame you. If your time ran out, they go blame you, and they know this. They lawyers, they study this, and they be getting money. They been getting by on this. So when you on that road and you got a company that's telling you, oh man, Just do me this favor. I know your time running out, but do me this favor. Nope, we ain't doing no more favors. Don't be on that road desperate for money and your clock run out. Because these days, people are setting people up. People are stopping in front of you, slamming on brakes, and you hit them in the back. Now you done. Now your license messed up. Don't ever mess up your CDL for no job. I don't care. So that's why a lot of my older videos, I told y'all, don't be on that road broke, because be on that road broke, you do desperate things. And when you do desperate things, your license get messed up. Harris, 36, claimed that Leon Chunky Parker was the trigger man, fatally shooting cooperating witness Cornelius Garrison in 2020 in the house he shared with his mother. Garrison had been cooperating with the FBI for months, and shortly before his death, told close confidants that he feared for his life. Harris also points the finger at co-defendant and disbarred attorney Sean Alfordish as the person who paid Parker to commit the murder. So check this out. Harris went on the hit with Parker, and Parker was the trigger man. Harris told that. So he ain't just told on Parker. He told on, the 50 people that were setting up truck drivers. He told on them. He told on Parker, and then he turned around and told on the attorney who, put all this together. But we as black people, when you're dealing with these attorneys, you cannot put all your trust into them. I'm telling you, these people have a certain lifestyle they're trying to keep up, especially in New Orleans. I don't care if they Caucasian, Irish, they call themselves Creole. I don't care what they call themselves. At the end of the day, they looking out for them. They looking out for their family, and they'll do whatever it takes to keep their lifestyle up. They'll do whatever it takes to live in that nice home. They'll do whatever it takes. If it means ending your life, they'll do it. So if you ever get caught up in schemes like this, if you ever get caught up with attorneys and snitches and stuff, don't put your trust into nobody. Don't tell them where you live. Don't give them no real information, because these people were in your life. And like I always tell y'all, New Orleans is his own country. It's his own world. And a lot of times they usually get away with this. But when you got snitching on everybody, it's over for you. Harris names multiple attorneys. He names other defendants and staged accidents. He names Chunky Parkers as the one who actually did the shooting. One of the other attorneys charged with fraud is Alfordish's fiance, Vanessa Mata. So let's backtrack. Harris ain't only rat on the 50 people that was setting this, that was staging the truck drivers. He ain't only rat on the dude who actually pulled the trigger, Parker, rat on the lawyer, on the attorney, Alfordish. Then he turned around and he rats on Alfordish's wife, his fiance. And don't this sound like a story that should be nationwide? But I told y'all, in Louisiana, especially in New Orleans, it's not getting past New Orleans. That's where it's gonna stay. Ain't nobody else talking about this. They expect this. When people go to New Orleans, they want to party, they want to eat, they want to have fun, they want to do everything they can't do in their own state when they come to New Orleans. They want to be drunk the whole time. It's just like Las Vegas. In WWL Louisiana investigative series Highway Robbery, Mata and Alfordish were named as early as 2019 as targets of the federal probe. Mata raised eyebrows as a Hollywood stunt woman turned attorney who became one of the busiest accident attorneys in New Orleans shortly after she graduated from Loyola Law School. So Alfordish, he had a woman that was a stunt woman in Hollywood. So he had to keep that shit up. He had to keep the lifestyle going. And I told you, these people will do whatever it takes. If that means unaliving you, they would do it, because usually they'll get away with it, because when they see a black person, they don't look at us as human. They're like, oh, nobody's going to care. But when the feds got a snitch, they got you. These dudes had people out there staging accidents, hitting 18-wheeler trucks, people that are trying to work hard and feed their family. And they staging accidents so they can keep up their lifestyle, so they can stay rich. Mata was in court on January the 8th when Alfordish, wearing handcuffs, shackles, and an orange prison jumpsuit, dropped his bid to argue for release after learning about Harris's plea deal. The couple have a toddler together and share a $1 million home in Lake Vista. So after this video, I want y'all to Google homes in Lake Vista. Go look up those homes and see how they look. This
I'm finna go live. I'm finna change the live up. I'm finna go live again. You know, should be crazy with these events, man. Should be crazy. I'm trusting the people out here like that, man.